Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're doing really well. This evening I'm off to an event in London. I thought I would just film myself getting ready. Yesterday I was just kind of playing around with makeup and I did a very 60s like Twiggy inspired black and white eyes. And a few people asked for a tutorial, so I thought I would just recreate it tonight, make up to the event this evening. So it's like a proper get ready with me. I'm gonna pick some outfits as well after. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear and I need to go in like 2 hours, so it's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna get straight into makeup. I did my eyes first when I did this makeup look last night, just because I was worried about fallout, but there wasn't really any, so I'm just gonna do my skin first. So I kind of like faded my hair out just to see what it would do, and I really like the colour. It's like very peachy again, so yeah, if it looks different, it is different. The Vive Skin Nova to prime my skin. Looks like a very sort of complex look. It's actually really minimal products. I'm gonna do some like pretty easy minimal skin today. Taking the Givenchy Skincare and Glow foundation. This is the shade W245. My favourite foundation ever. I always forget about it and then always end up going back to it. But so nice for just like a really glowy, kind of your skin but better sort of look. Very weird week with my skin. Had a really weird like reaction to something the other day. I have no idea what it was, but my skin came up in all these like, they were kind of like little blisters. Like, yeah, I have no idea what I used on my skin, but it was not happy with something the other day. It came up in all these little spots and my forehead's still like pretty textured from it. So yeah, really weird. I have no idea what it was, but it's kind of calming down now, but it's horrible. Like all these little blisters and all around my eyebrows was like bright red. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the KVD Good Apple foundation. This is the shade Medium 36, and just taking a wet beauty sponge, I'm gonna kind of pat a little bit of this onto my cheeks just to give a little bit more coverage. I need this makeup to like stay on as well, and I feel like this foundation just doesn't budge. Just warming up my skin a little bit as well, balancing out the tone as well. I do love the Givenchy foundation, but the shades aren't that great, and I always need something a little bit more olivey, so I'm kind of just balancing out and adding a little bit more coverage with this. I'm just going to conceal underneath my eyes with the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Medium 1 Custard. Small brush, I'm just going to dip that into the pot and just sort of buff that out underneath my eyes. Just going to add a little bit of brightness and a little bit more coverage underneath the eyes, but still in like a really natural way. And then just taking whatever's left, I kind of just run it up the T-zone and anywhere else that I feel like I need a little bit of coverage. Taking the KVD Loose Setting Powder, this is the translucent one. I'm just going to pack a little bit of that underneath my eyes, set underneath my eyes a little bit more than usual, just to make sure it all stays in place. And then just dusting whatever's left onto any areas that might get a little bit oilier. So base is all done, looking very flat. The Vive Modern Bronzer in the shade Medium 2. I'm just going to bronze up my skin. Very 60s sort of style to have quite a nice built up colour on the cheeks. Crazy how different you look literally just from putting bronzer on. Like I don't look so flat anymore. Take the Beauty Bay Peachy Blush, it's one of my favourite blushes, sort of into the bronzer. I always like a combination of blush and bronze. And then just sort of working that pretty high up. I like to do a quite high up blush. So last thing for skin, I'm just going to add some little freckles on using the Lottie London Freckle Tint. And just adding some across my nose and patting it in. I'm going to do like a couple of more like beauty mark sort of things just to keep in with like the whole 60s vibe. So just going to start by brushing through my brows just to get all the hairs in place. I had this one really long brow hair for ages and I just need to cut it. The time has come, my friend. Here we go. Taking the Lime Crime Bushy Brow, this is the shade Sleek Black. I'm just going to fill in my brows a little bit. I've been really liking this brow product lately. It's really, really soft, so it's just really easy to use. And it just gives a really nice soft brow look. I always get so nervous like when I go to events. It's so weird, I don't know why, but I just always get like really nervy belly. I think I'm excited though, maybe I'm more excited. Who knows? Maybe I'll shit myself. I'm going to take the Cash Beauty Colour Trip palette. This is beautiful. I'm going to start off by taking the white shade here, Gleam, and just on like a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to pack that over the whole lid. And then just slightly above the crease. And then I'm sort of bringing it in the inner corner as well. Okay, very simple, just all over the lid. I'm just going to do the same on the other side. This is really good for a white shadow. Normally they're quite hard to build up, but this is really pigmented. So once you've got the white base on, I'm going to map it out first with a black shadow. Taking a little brush, and I'm going to take the shade Wasted, which is just the black shadow, and I'm just going to take a little bit of that on the brush and kind of start mapping out the shape. So this is kind of the fun bit. You can do whatever you want. I feel like the Twiggy one is a lot rounder. She obviously had really big round eyes, and that looks really cool on her. But I feel like with my eye shape, it's always nicer to kind of go a little bit more winged, but I never really know what's going to happen. I just kind of go for it and figure it out. Is just draw a little wing along the bottom. And rather than like going up, I'm just going to sort of bring it further down than normal. Go just to start mapping it out, and then once you've got that wing, I feel like it's easier to do the top one because I kind of follow the line of that. So I'm just going to do a little line kind of just sketched in, following that line all the way along the crease. So once you've got both sides mapped on, what I'm going to do is, the bottom of this palette has got these water activated liners. The black liner, I'm just going to put a little bit of setting spray on it just to activate it. He turns it into like a liner eyeshadow sort of hybrid, so like the perfect kind of consistency to use in my opinion. Because sometimes I feel like eyeliners are a little bit too wet for this sort of look, and they kind of don't hold and they're a little bit hard to work with. But this is perfect into both sides of the brush. I'm just going to go over what we've already done. And this is when it like really starts to pop. I'm just taking a little bit more white shadow and just kind of packing it into the inner corner, and just sort of going over any little bits that I feel like I want a little bit more of the white. And I'm just going to add a little bit on the inner corner too. I'm just going to do the other eye real quick and then I'll be back. So both eyes are done, so I'm just going to apply some mascara and then pop some lashes on. Take the Marc Jacobs mascara and apply that to my lashes. I feel like you can't do Twiggy makeup and not do big lashes. And then just taking some little corner lashes, I'm just going to pop those on. Then I'm just going to pop some mascara on my bottom lashes. Just using the top of the brush, I kind of just clump them together just to give a nice little spiky bottom lash look. Okay, that's it for the eyes. So for lips, I'm just going to do like a very simple sort of glossy nude, I think. So I'm going to take the About Face lip liner in the shade After Party, and I'm just going to line my lips with that. God, my hair's a fucking mess, isn't it? The Urban Decay lipstick in the shade June Gloom. This is like a shiny nude. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the Melt Gold Ore highlight, and on a little pencil brush I'm just going to run a little bit of that up my nose. A little bit of that highlight on my cheeks. Never really use like a powder highlight anymore, but I feel like because it's kind of a glam look, I can get away with it. Look, so I'm just going to set everything in place with the Urban Decay All Nighter Glow Spray. There we go, that is the finished look. So I'll show you up nice and close. So makeup is all done. I hope you like this look. I love it so much. So now I'm going to go and find something to wear. So I'm going to take you with me. I could do with your help, but it's not really going to communicate that well. I'm going to move you into my room and I'm going to try some things on and just see what I'm feeling. So I've tried a couple of things on, but you never really know until you got makeup on. But yeah, hopefully figure out what I'm going to wear. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute on the other side. So, hello. It's like leather mini skirt, tie-up shirt, got my Naked Wolf boots on, and then a beret and this vintage scarf. I do look a little bit like, you know, that really fancy French cat that's like, but I'm not mad at that. Kind of like that. Well, I've got this black, like long lacy thing. It's like a little bit Centrinians, which I don't hate, but I don't know. I feel like this is the sort of thing that I just wear out. Like this, I'm gonna go with no. This is more of like a going to the co-op outfit for me. So This is a more colourful sort of vibe. I'm never sure about colour. I feel like if there's a black option, I will just always go for that. But chunky boots on, these green leather trousers from Zara, and all bandeau top, this green scarf, and beret black bag. I kind of like this. I never really wear colour, so it always feels a bit weird when I do. This is so annoying because I feel like I'm on FaceTime like to my friends and I'm waiting for feedback, but I'm not getting any. But maybe this is more of just like a going out for dinner sort of vibe. To the salon. Like, I kind of like the most. I feel quite comfy, so I've got this like lace dress on, my creepery shoes from Miu Miu, my little black bag, and yeah, I just like this dress, it's really comfortable. And then I've got my little vintage white tie. Oh, actually I've got a black lace one. One moment. Black, this is like a morning lace, like a vintage one that Luca's mum got me, and it's so beautiful. And then I've just added like my little, oh my god, look at all that shit over there. And then just added like a little green bag, because it's quite black. And then, yeah, I feel like this feels very me. I mean, it's very black, which feels very me. And yeah, the back of this dress is really nice as well, so I feel like this is pretty cool. And then I can just wear like a leather blazer over it. So I need to go and pick my sister up now. Thank you for helping me, even though you didn't help me at all. And you're probably telling me to wear the thing that I'm not wearing, but I appreciate you all the same. Hi, it's me again. I'm actually in fact wearing none of those options, so I've wasted your time, I wasted my time. I'm very sorry. This is what I'm wearing now. I thought I would show you because otherwise it really is a waste of time. So I'm wearing the black slip dress still, but I've put the Unif choke boots on because I feel like I needed to be a little bit taller. I was feeling very low to the ground. And then I actually found this like really cute little scarf. I think it's from Rock and Rose, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I feel like it was just really cute for a beret because my hair is just like not cooperating with me at all. Yeah, I kind of just felt like being a little bit funkier, so this is what I'm wearing. I'm sticking to it. I'm going to pick my sister up in a minute, so I promise you I will not be back. But yeah, thank you. I love you. I will not be back, I promise. I'm going. I'm seriously going now. I love you so much. Have a lovely day. I'm sorry. I love you.